So I'm here with Christian from North. Christian, obviously you're the ESI Super Forum, and you were speaking on the panel today. Tell me about your experience.
My experience has been really good. I think there's a lot of keynote speakers here. I was in a panel with talking about football clubs in esports, and I think it was really fruitful, and I think there were some good questions, so I'm quite happy with the day.
And obviously being on the panel yourself, you probably learned some things from your peers as well, being up there with such great names in esports. Did you learn anything in particular from your actual panel that you were on?
I would say there were some questions about females in specifically Counter-Strike, and I didn't expect that. But of course, that's something that we look into, and that's we always look at the whole market. But at the moment, we don't have a plan of a female team. But
one day.
One day maybe, yeah.
Who knows?
We never know.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you obviously work for North. Tell me a little bit more about your company.
North is established from out of FC Copenhagen, Scandinavian's biggest football club, and Nordic Film, which is a media production company, one of the largest in Scandinavia as well. And we established this 1 year ago, and right now we have a Counter-Strike team, but we're looking into other titles as well. Our main goal is to run this as a professional business. I've always said that we put professionalism first, and it's just pure business. This is not a marketing stunt. This is because we actually think there's a legit business going into esports. But it's also an opportunity to expand both brands out of just Scandinavia, but FC Copenhagen being a really, really regional, local brand in Greater Copenhagen. With North, we want to go global, but of course we're starting up in Copenhagen, in Denmark. But eventually we would like to go global, of course.
Of course, I like the goals. I like the global goals. So talk to me about traditional sports being intertwined with esports. What are your views on this, and do you see potential growth as well?
I would say what I've done, I've come from a business background, and I come from 4 years in football. I was one of the commercial directors until lately, and I would say I want to run North one-to-one as we run FC Copenhagen. With that said, we provide our athletes, which I call them, with all the necessarily opportunities like the football players have, but also because we expect of our players and our staff to handle themselves professional. I see this not as fun and games, but this is a real business. So I expect my players to handle themselves professional. I expect them to be full-time professional, both in and out of game, and handle themselves towards sleep, eat, drink, exercise, all these things that comes together and put together professional athletes. So that's what we do, and that's also what we do when we act out of game in a commercial context. Our partners should be aware that they get the deliveries, and how and that we always put this professionalism first, also on the commercial side.
Of course, you've mentioned that you want to go global. Of course, it's a big dream of yours in North. What are the near future plans? Is there a next step in order to go global? What are your plans in the future?
What we have done so far is without, of course, creating the Counter-Strike team and setting up the conditions for these guys. It's also we lately released a documentary with our main sponsor GGBet, where we try to go not only follow the players but follow the whole organization, and that's, as I know, that's the first time seen in esports where you actually go behind the scenes, not only with one episode, but this is actually 12 episodes during 2018, and we want to reach a larger audience with that. And I've been contacted, for example, for a Latin American media planning company that wanted to distribute our content. So we're very much looking into going global on the commercial side. Regarding the sporting side, we're looking into different titles as well. Obviously, we're looking into FIFA because we are a football team, but also other commercial attractive games.
Christian, it was lovely to speak to you, and I look forward to seeing your growth and success with North.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking to me. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.